What's going on, Pokemon League Championship fans? It's your boy Ian Murrah back again with another week of Season 4. We're in Week 3 now. As you can see, we've got our giveaway Greninja on screen. That's who we'll be giving away this week, as long as you drop your Magikarps into the GTS asking for a level 100 Greninja. Let us know in chat. I'm going to be checking throughout the stream, and we'll give it away. As always, I have my co-commentator Zach with me.
You!
Hey, what up, Zach? And then our returning for the second time, maybe third, I think he came before, but is Dan. He's coming back with us.
Locking in the rear, lock clear.
Don't interrupt.
Don't interrupt.
So we've got, your two co-hosts with us today. It's week 4, again, giving away Greninjas. Sorry about the late start. We don't know what happened. I literally tried. I clicked go live like so many times, and it just didn't go live. So, okay, thank you. Sorry. Anyway, I clicked go live a bunch of times, didn't go live, and then finally we went live. So, Greninja giveaway, etc., etc.
Hashtag get yo ninjas.
Yeah, get your ninjas today while they're hot. This week was actually really tight. I don't know if you guys want to do a little introduction about it. Like this week, one bummer, and not calling anybody out because it's not really like a thing, but like, we don't have Dan or Speakman's battle because it wouldn't upload for some reason. Neither here nor there. We just spoiled that one right now. Dan won by 4 and some hacks.
And some hacks.
And some hacks.
Leading choice Scarf Electivire was a smart play.
Yes, so as you guys are watching on our stream right now, you can see I'm actually logging on to the net, and I'm getting to get ready to give away those Greninjas. So, anyway, how'd you feel about this week, Speakman, since we don't even have your match?
Yeah, how do you feel about this match, Speakman?
My bad, Dan.
So how do I feel about my match? Just since we can't watch it.
You know what? You can even go play-by-play, I mean, if you want.
If you want to talk about it a little bit.
I can talk a bit about it. I'm not going to talk all about it. This was like an 8-minute battle.
8 whole minutes, you guys.
Yeah. I feel pretty bad for Chris, just from the double freeze. He kind of went a little bit on tilt after turn 1, because he wasn't really expecting the Choice Scarf and the Electivire to which one-shot as well, Lander, so for 2 weeks in a row he didn't use it.
Ice?
Yeah,
no, Ice Punch.
Ice Punch. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, he's so vulnerable to ice. Yeah.
Like,
Speakman's like, I don't even want Landorus anymore.
It was a struggle, and like I kind of predicted how he was gonna lead. I was expecting Landorus, Zapdos, which he did. I was expecting Reshiram, but he didn't bring it, and that's because he was trying to make his friend was trying to make him some of his Pokemon. Like, I guess he didn't do it in time, or like he forgot.
I don't know why he didn't just fucking ask me.
That's what I don't know. But so. Oh, another thing, also brought some like surprise shit, surprise stuff this week for that he wasn't expecting, because he landed the Heat Wave like with Zapdos after setting Tailwind, and he triggered weakness policy on Bronzong, and just one-shotting Sylveon was like a really key play.
Yeah, Bronzong with your weakness policy, that was really sick. Like, Bronzong's a hard Pokemon to have to deal with, because he has such crazy abilities like Levitate, which nullifies his weakness to ground, or Heat Proof, which lessens his weakness to fire.
Which one did you pick?
I did Levitate because of Landorus.
Yeah, no, I think that was the safer option. You don't want to like just let that thing go.
But I'm saying then, that's the thing. You have either of those moves, and so if he has Levitate, he's immune to ground. Then he gets hit by a fire move, triggers his weakness policy. You're already bulky as hell, so unless like they're like a fully invested Chandelier using Fire Blast or something, like you're gonna eat most of it. and then you're gonna get that weakness policy boost and just run amok.
Yeah,
or the better play would be to use Shadow Ball, but
No, I'm saying if you're going against you're going against a steel type.
No, that was
I understand what it was.
Next level joke right there.
It's not really
That's
next
what that
level.
was.
It's pretty shit.
But
Whatever.
and like besides that, it was Chris was just like very behind and like he couldn't really take down Conkeldurr in time. He was just getting all the hits and regaining HP after Bronzong finally took the hit. And he was already done like 3 Pokemon while Conkeldurr was still out. Like I had Torterra and Salamence and they were just sitting there. I didn't really feel the need to bring them out.
That's something that I think happens in a couple matches in this week where you get to a point where the momentum you literally can't turn it around. All you're doing is trying to get a better score.
That's basically what he said he wanted to do as soon as like the second knockout happened. Like he landed the Z move and the Giga Drain on Conkeldurr and just didn't care. And also the every single time you use Protector or Reflect with Tangrowth, I would just Encore spam it with Life Bird so he couldn't really do anything.
What Z move was he packing?
Oh, Water.
Which one? Yeah. Huh. That's an interesting choice for your team. I guess he didn't want to mess with Marowak.
Yeah, I didn't even bring Marowak, but just in case. Like, I didn't bring any of my Asterix either, because I didn't really want to put Hoopa in against anything, because it wasn't really super effective against anything, and Papa Blue is just a meme now, basically.
That reminds me of my week 1. I was just like, yeah, we're going no Asterix for our first week. It's just, none of them are good.
It's hard, it's hard choices, man.
I know just the double freeze axe was
pretty helpful.
The second one was super unnecessary.
It happens, you know. Hacks exist.
And when that happens to you, like, it's so, no offense to your win, it's so demoralizing though. Like,
yeah, it hurts.
It's so much effort just to stay positive after that. Like, just to be like, okay, we can keep going. Like, you just want to close your 3DS and be like, no.
Steven, I would have loved to have you in this season, but you know, you're a flake. Calling you out, hashtag call out, hashtag
Steven,
get your ninjas. Alright.
So, all that aside, let's go ahead. So you guys, I've already given away 2 Greninjas. I don't know if that's because they just happen to have people asking for Greninjas with Magikarps on GTS already.
Hashtag.
I'm saying it could have been, but whatever. I gave it away whether they knew about the stream or not. So, and then all these other ones you see, they're like, these are Pokemon I also have. So like, all right, listen, don't just be coming up asking for anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this guy.
No.
I'm gonna give this guy a Palkia. No, giving this guy a Palkia.
No,
he doesn't deserve
we're
it.
giving away Greninja.
All right. Only giving away Greninja.
Stick with the program.
All right, guys. So without further ado, we can go to looking at these maps. Oh crap! You can see me. No. Your camera's on now. So I'm gonna keep giving away those Pokemon. Like we already were giving. I'm going to hashtag giveaway. Oops, spelled it all kinds of wrong.
It was obviously because of my hashtag.
Boom.
Hashtag get your ninjas.
Get your Greninja.
I'm still a little slow about it.
Yeah. So get your. Well, I turned the timers down because last week they were like crazy fast.
Oh no, I meant like it's saying Latios instead of Greninja.
Oh, on my thing it's saying Greninja.
Oh wait, you're giving away Latios. We're giving away Latios.
I need to edit that. Okay,
yeah,
my bad.
I was about to say it's saying it on the video.
Hang on, I got you. I see you. All right, so this first match though that's up, and it's no offense to your opponent. It just happened to be and there's a lot of exciting matches this week. This just happened to be the least exciting one. But it's still a good match. Like, don't get me wrong. But that's, we try to go from like most exciting to least exciting. And so this one just was the least exciting of all of the matches this week, but there were so many good matches, so it was really high contention. But it's your match, so why don't you talk about it a little bit?
This matchup, I was pretty afraid of like a lot of threats on his team. You know, Mewtwo is a really fast special attacker, really strong right out the gate. You know, so I was pretty afraid of it, and I've seen his Togekiss bring a lot of light screen support, and seeing my team with all the special attackers, like that was that was pretty scary to think about.
So think about that since you're in here, Jordan. Should have brought light screen.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it was a thing that I was afraid of. So, like, this Mind Shao right here is, like, completely an anti-lead Mind Shao. Like, just there to, like, mess up any, like, kooky strats that he might have came up with.
He always has them. He's got, I mean, you're seeing on his team, he's leading,
you see that Smeargle, yeah.
So, like, any types of shenanigans. You know, like, if this Smeargle has Protect, like, there's no reason to have Protect on a Smeargle. King Shield. That's the one you want to go with. It's essentially the same thing, except if you get a physical hit, you reduce their attack. Yeah. Anyway. So, your team, like you said, you pretty much were just trying to bulk out. You had a lot of special attackers. You wanted to make sure you had an answer for light screen with taunts and stuff. And then on Jordan's team, he's got such a strong core. Like, it's just his strong core that he's bringing, essentially. And that's what we're seeing in this match. Like, his core versus you, like, having a strategy against those top Pokemon. I think there's a couple key points that I want to point out in this that I think could have gone the other way, but we'll talk about that in the match. If you guys are ready to start it.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to do countdowns this week. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Boom, and there's the Greninja updated Nightbot.
So we are doing countdowns now. That's nice to know.
Got enchiladas tonight.
Huh? Oh no. Well, my video is not working for some reason.
Whatever, it's starting. You know what happened, it was your match. Spiky Boy and Mind Shao lead. Now this is a tough one.
Boy.
Whatever, this is a tough one
Spunky
because...
Boy.
So he doesn't even do fake out Smeargle here. And you taunt him, and that's the punish right there. Like, because he didn't do fake out, now he's taunted.
Well, even if he did fake out Mind Shao, it has inner focus, so...
Oh, true. And I will say, that I think, like, if you see Jolteon out there, like, remove your Togekiss. You had something else back there that could have ate a Thunderbolt, you know what I mean? And you left your Togekiss out there, and then you're leaving it out there again, I believe, this round. And then it just dies. Like, so like your Togekiss could have done a lot more later on in the game. Like that, you didn't even try to protect with that one. I don't know if it was all offense, but like you should have swapped that bitch out. The second you saw a Jolteon, he's too fast.
He's too fast. Too spunky.
That hitbox off where he took half of his HP. Oh, that was an eject button one. That's
Eject button is pretty good on it.
It's good on like intimidates and shit and fake outers.
Oh, well, there's double intimidate on the Mind Shell with 1 HP.
And he resets his fake out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Mind Shell already sent things back.
He's like, I'm out of here. I'll get my fake out back. I don't care if I have 1 HP. Like, screw you.
But I was like, I was not trying to risk him, like, faking me out with him on top and then, like, trying to hit me for Spore. So I was like, screw it. I'll protect for a turn.
And he set up rocks.
Yeah, apparently, his major strategy this game was to set up rocks so that Lunala's Shadow Shield wouldn't, like, work.
Oh, that's fair.
What does it break the Shadow Shield?
It does. It's like multi-skill.
Oh, it has to be full HP, okay.
Yeah, they
but
brought
this switch hurts.
Yeah.
Hurts.
I don't really know the reason why that one came out.
That bird was baked.
Poor Aerodactyl.
Poor Aerodactyl.
Well, Hitmontop actually.
He did it
survived
because of
the
Earthquake.
fusion.
That's why he brought out the bird.
True.
No, I feel you.
And then Spunky Boy is.
Could have got the same effect from a Protect.
Spunky wasn't spunky enough.
Now he's already he's already down by 2, so he's just.
So at this point, like,
This
I had
is
a
where
free switch.
and this is where momentum shifts because
Yeah.
Mewtwo's out there.
Like I pretty much brought in Mineshadow just to see what he would bring out, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna do this because I knew the rocks would have killed him regardless.
Hitmontop's just
Yeah.
chilling. That's a good strategy. So you knew you were gonna die from the thing, so you
Yeah.
brought him out to kind of debate his switch, know what you're
Yeah, just-
going up against.
Exactly.
I'm surprised. I guess he was expecting to protect from Lunala, but like,
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said after the
there.
match.
Yeah, the Mewtwo just kind of like died.
Oh man, I didn't know Lunala could learn Dark Pulse.
They could definitely learn Dark Pulse. It's a bat.
It's a bat. Yeah,
That's
Mewtwo
crazy.
couldn't even take out the Goodra. The Assault Vest is a little nasty.
Yeah, these two both.
Yeah, he's just
So
bringing all.
bulky. He's so thick. TRH.
He's bringing
I
all
see
the what you call it, the Palkia, the heavy hitters now. Just try and get as many
Palkia.
kills
So
as possible.
now that Mewtwo's gone, he's kind of just like. I mean, Palkia can do some good damage, but he doesn't have the support for Palkia to
Yeah.
finish Zach's team off yet.
I
Oh
would think.
no, my Lunala.
Yeah, that somehow didn't knock out. I would have honestly just gone for like just spamming Spatial Randall on that because he just switched out Clefairy, so he couldn't really use Follow Me on it.
Yeah, well, it was also
Yeah.
like, it was also I mean, we were all taken aback by how that was Zorora. And not
Yeah.
Lunala.
Or Zoroark, yeah.
Whatever.
You have the other one on your team.
Right.
It was actually got him.
And then just the typical. I'm pretty sure he was bullet punching the Clefairy, to be honest, but.
Yeah, that's really smart, too. And even with, like, the bulk of Clefairy, that bullet punch did a significant amount. But
It didn't, yeah.
then, you know, I guess he didn't expect to follow me, so he was going Aura Sphere versus how I got him.
Yeah. Oh wow, he had double. Oh no, never mind. That's Zoroark. Just take it out the Hitmontop in case of a bullet punch for like an extra hit.
We are giving away Greninjas if you guys want them, you know, drop a Magikarp on GTS as a very level 100 Greninja.
Oh,
Yes.
waterfalls.
Yeah, I was really shooken by this because he got the confusion off. And I was trying to get the Icy win so that he would lose one speed stage, so that Lunala would outspeed it. But then he confuses me and I got hit. I'm like,
I guess that's
shit.
why he brought waterfall. I was expecting like Surf or Scald
Hydro
or
Pump,
Hydro
even.
Pump. Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
and then the confusion's already gone.
But I was like, I don't want to risk him having a Z move since I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah,
So I'm like, fuck it.
I
Let's
mean,
go
it's-
free.
now it's just 2v1 now, so Palkia, he can get somewhere then, but like
It's just his momentum's
Yeah.
done, like, you know what I mean?
we already got and then we have the Z move in the top. It should knock it out, honestly.
I would hope so. 200 base power.
Now Lunala's some trash. Couldn't even kill the Hoopa.
Menacing. Someone cue the JoJo characters. Menacing.
Menacing Moon.
You just send him out there into space. It's rude, man. He doesn't know where he is. He's in another dimension.
Getting hit with these laners. Laners. Mega laser.
You hit him with a friggin' Gundam attack,
And there
and he's
goes
dead.
Yeah.
What is it? Menacing moon. Like what is it? Menacing moon gaze maelstrom.
Moon
Try to say that
Geist,
3 times
Maelstrom,
fast.
Moon Geist, I think. it is.
Say no moon.
The name doesn't matter.
Say it 3 times fast. Because it doesn't matter. Say it.
Good.
Alright. So that was your match. Jordan, again, the main point was, like, maybe don't leave your Togekiss out with a Jolteon out there.
Yeah.
Because Spiky Boy does a lot, and he's fast. Then,
The waterfalls was cute, but
Water
I don't
Coast
think it
was
was worth
cute, yeah. It ended up not really being what he wanted it to do, but still was cool. Ooh, somebody wants a Greninja. I'm giving you one. Oh, hey! We got a... You probably didn't hear that, Zach, but whenever somebody follows us, there's a little Eevee cry that shows up.
No, I didn't know that. That's sweet.
Yeah, so like it's the Eevee cry that shows up whenever somebody follows us. We just gotta follow. Thank you for following us. I'm sending out your Magikarp. Anyway, a main
Yeah,
point.
Would it make more sense to be a Murkrow cry?
No, no.
Oh, well, thank you for following.
Don't say hell
Oh,
yeah, Eevee.
Mike just pointed out that we did an exclusive Z move on air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my god! If I get
that's-
if I lose this footage, I'm gonna be so mad.
That's your fault. I didn't feel like telling you.
I totally spaced on it, man. It's been like so long since anybody used an exclusive Z move. I hope Nintendo's not bitches about it. Well, maybe they will be after I said that.
They probably won't care.
All right. Anyway, Mike versus John.
Hashtag don't tell anybody. Hashtag say it
Nintendo knows, like, remember they would shut that crap down, like, the second I put it up, like, literally after, like, seconds of it being on YouTube, they'd be like, nah, bro, you can't show that. We watched the whole thing. I was like, what? It's an hour and a half long. Yeah, we skipped through. Anyway, Mike versus John is the next match.
Once again, bringing the nastiest the rain court.
It's so dirty.
It's electric.
Rain versus sand.
He's also using Crocodile now. Shout out to our old logo. He also is bringing Crocodile for the Intimidate and like the ground support for, you know, if he wants to get some, I guess bust some discharges off. I don't know. I mean, that's an option. You know what I mean?
Discharge and he knows that Mike, not Mike, just John has like a bunch of sand and steel.
Oh yeah, definitely weak to the ground.
We still haven't seen Excadrill yet.
Yeah, that's weird. He should have brought Excadrill.
But hey, that is what it is. Hey, speaking of you know, him having a Greninja on your team, hashtag get yo ninjas.
Right.
Drop a Magikarp.
And it is a shiny Greninja too, which is what he uses. It's not the one that I was prepping for the giveaway.
It's almost like you have a trademarked Pokemon.
No, it's not the one we used for the giveaway. I don't know where he got that Greninja, but
I was kidding.
Anyway, this match is pretty tight. Obviously, like we said, it's Mike's Rain Thunder Core. It's super gnarly.
We got John's little trick room set up. Instruct.
Bringing his Greninja for the first time that he dropped Ho-Oh for that you sniped.
Mm-hmm. And that bird's in a good place right now. Just like you know.
It's on a good team.
Big old
he was
bird.
on a good team before though.
Versus double tailwind.
One thing I'll say about ooh, somebody wants a Greninja. I guess I'll send you one.
Hashtag get yo ninjas.
This one's popular, man. People love Greninja. John, just like the weeks in past, does like a really good job again, like in such a way that I was like, can he take this team down? Like Mike has a scary ass team, so I was like, oh, this is crazy. It looks like Mike, you know, John's doing really good. But again, there's some key points I want to point out that I think he could have done a little bit better. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Are you guys ready to kick this match off?
Yeah.
Without spoilers, yes.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, go.
It's electric. Boogie, 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 boogie.
We try to give away the popular ones. Next week is Giratina. I'll show that one off before the end of the stream so that everybody knows what they're getting.
So we're starting out with double weather, it looks like.
Yes, it does look like that.
Oh,
Hey.
not double weather.
Hey Christian, you should hit that social tab, join me and Locklear, hashtag lock it in the rear, Locklear, and join our Facebook
This
page.
is why you're bad, man.
Man, shut up.
Alright, so Crazy Lead, he's got his I Am Batman, Fake Out obviously busts off. That's a popular lead lately. But he gets the Tailwind because of Inner Focus, right?
Tailwind. That Tailwind's gonna hurt.
Rock Slide, Greninja's Protein. That Rock Slide's gonna hurt. It does a good amount of damage to that Tapu Koko, and Batman actually eats it, and then he flinches. So cool, good to go.
If you had that.
Oh, so that's strange. 'Cause I was not expecting an infiltrator one. I was expecting it focused on Acrobat.
So he protects here. I think he might have been good. We're not depositing for the Greninja. You deposit a Magikarp asking for a Greninja, and we send it to you. The Electro Web busts out. That's popular.
These are some interesting.
Yo,
moves,
so
dude.
Christian, hit that. There's a social media tab on there, and if you see it, we got like a Facebook page.
You could just literally click the banner for the social, and it'll take you to the Facebook.
Yeah.
So this is a Crobat with no item,
Yeah.
and this seems like a more like support / bulky Tapu Koko actually, with Nature's Madness and Electro Web instead of like full out attacking.
Yeah. And this Greninja gets another Rock Slide off. I was thinking, like, it might have even been clutch if he had Water
Sludge
Shurikens on there.
Or Gunk Shot.
Gunk Shot, yeah.
Gunk Shot would have been a lot better.
Is that Dialga? Was that a Thunderbolt or was that a Thunderbolt?
Yeah, that was a Thunderbolt from Dialga.
Okay.
Dialga got them moves.
Dialga knocks out the Crobat.
Madhead's wanting Greninja. It's Greninja giveaway in full swing. Intimidate goes
Hashtag
off.
get your ninjas.
And the Greninja, obviously, now he's just sitting out there with a stage of attack down.
By the way, Mike was trying to tell us that our acrobatic set for Crobat was Electric Seed. The Electric Seed pops off.
Yeah, I was saying I saw that. Yeah, if you missed it.
Plus 1 defense, and then he has no items, so acrobatics does hella damage.
We got a couple switches in, and now we finally start seeing the
that's one of the things that we'll probably see a lot of from people with the Tapus is the seed bonuses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where,
Dan's just
like,
waiting.
you just pull them out, and then you
Dan's
get the
waiting.
free boost on one of your Pokemon that's accompanying that.
Oh man, that Greninja is out.
Yeah, he probably should have withdrew the Greninja.
He should have switched him out. Yeah.
Because that Greninja, I don't know if he had Shadow Sneak on there, which he should, but like that would have been clutch to bring him back. And he also had lost a stage of attack already.
Yeah.
If not 2.
Yeah, I would have kept it, honestly. I would have switched the Gramble into the EQ. It's not like it was going to get one shot.
Yeah, Gramble's a bulk boy.
Yeah, and it threatens the lizard.
You think you're capable?
Yeah, and then, see, there we go, the play rough. Just one shot the crocodile. Tried to double hit the Oranguru, who had the
I guess you can say his belly broke.
Wrong Gator, but that's fine.
That's the right crocodile.
So, Electric Surge.
I love. Honestly, this is the Gold and Silver soundtrack, but I love the track from this, and it does go well. It's also royalty free, so I'm able to use it and not get hit with.
Skydrop.
Yeah, Skydrop is great, and then he straight misses because he was trying to hit the Tapu Koko.
His tail one's just
that's super rough.
Ooh, somebody's asking for. Oh, no, we can't give you the Greninja or the Giratina yet. You can't have that yet. That's next week.
Oh, no, and he got a crit.
Who was asking for what?
Somebody was asking for a Giratina on GTS for a Magikarp. That's next week.
That's next week, bro.
This person's asking for a Magikarp. I'm gonna send them a Magikarp.
Jesus.
I've got some.
And he got the burn.
Good amount of damage here.
I don't know what other moves this Granville has besides Play Rough. I feel like it has Stoke. I feel like it's
he might be choice item too.
That's fair. That's very fair.
But he goes again for this Play Rough to kill the Pelipper when he absolutely should have killed the Koko with this move, and that's mistake number 1. This is where, like, if he had killed the Koko, stuff maybe could have gone differently, but he goes to kill the Pelipper, who was literally doing nothing to his team at the time.
Yeah. He just wanted to get all the tailwinds.
Yeah, maybe he was scared of a Skydrop, but if he protected, like, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
That Koko's gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes the Mizu. I'm assuming this is a competitive set. Or is that's
just
the
like
ability?
just like the Mizu that's in this Twitch chat.
Foghorn comes back to Hendo for a free Volt Switch, and he's still alive. Should have been dead last turn.
And now we just have a full.
And he killed his
Necron.
Oranguru with that Volt Switch.
Oh, we got a coil set going on.
Mike, like this electric terrain ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he's
Let's see
playing
if he
real
hits the right
smart.
thing. Nah, I was expecting this. I would have just. Yeah,
You know
I
what
would've
he
still
even
took the
could have
jump
done? You know
there.
what John could have done? Is he could have even brought psychic terrain Oranguru and changed the whole game up.
That's true, but yeah.
Because like if you know
that
you're
would
going to,
have been pretty wild.
I'm saying like you know what I mean, disrupt his
Oh,
momentum.
No, man, that would have been pretty cool.
Wasn't really a lot of damage because of the Pasha Berry. Bolt Strike is going. Yeah, it's fair. Because Gramble can one-shot Zekrom.
Mizu wants to know
Well,
what
I heard.
set of the Grenin or the Giratina. I'll show you guys at the end of stream as long as
Yeah,
it's not working.
we'll show it at the end of the stream.
This is a really late Stealth Rocks. I don't really like this
Oh,
build,
man.
honestly. I would have gone for EQ.
Oh, if he had done
personally.
EQ, yeah, if he had done EQ, that would have been just ridiculous. Like he would have done so much damage to that. So that's the
That's
second
wrong.
form of momentum that he lost. If he had killed the Coco with the Play Rough instead of the Pelipper,
Yeah.
and then if he had done an EQ here, and he would have done so much damage to them.
Yeah. And now this Dialga got's like no health.
And also he could have, if he had killed the Coco wouldn't have killed the Oranguru.
Oh.
He could have swapped in properly, and then had the
Yeah.
Oranguru come in for a telepathy and a free Earthquake.
Yo, that's so funny. So it got
Hypnosis.
the accuracy. It got the accuracy boost from Coil and then Hypnosis.
Yeah.
That's great.
Mac, you know, Mike likes to think that he's like, oh, we can put people to sleep, but only one. Well, I'm gonna put one person to sleep every match then. And then he wakes
Oh, he
up for
woke up
protect.
immediately.
What?
Oh, we got the Blizzard going on. And it hits.
Where's the wide guard?
The Mizu on this ooh, all of a sudden his name escapes me. Milotic.
Milotic, yeah.
This is the name of the Milotic. I don't know what sets on it. You'd have to ask Mike, but it's competitive.
Yeah, it's a competitive set. It's very interesting with Hypnosis.
Coil Hypnosis, yeah.
Try to be as bulky as possible, and this is just a slow ride from here. Well, actually not slow, because Zekrom does way too much damage.
Boom.
Oh,
Sleep
it's so
again.
loud.
Gets hit with crazy amount of damage. So if he had already busted off an EQ though, that Zekrom would have been in maybe not the best place, especially because his life origin.
That is one terrifying Milotic set. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you know, now that we've seen it,
That eel
be ready
good.
for it.
Yeah.
Eel is
There
good,
goes Feebler.
and that's
Dang,
pretty much
Eel.
it, right? That's it.
That's it, yeah. There was a few misplays.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I
two,
meant. Like he did really good, but if he had done like one or two things differently, he may have been able to win. I mean,
Hey.
that Milotic was cut. I don't know if he had an answer for that on his team.
I feel like honestly, like he could have probably led a little better.
He definitely could have led a little better. And
I think his
go ahead.
I think his lead was fine. I think the issue was that he just let Greninja die. If Greninja was still around, it would have been a different game, likely. Because that Greninja was doing a
Yeah,
lot.
that's fair.
Yeah.
And then the Gramble not killing
And
him.
he did, yeah. Early on, he left the Greninja out there to die with like 2 Intimidates on it. You know what I mean? Like he could have
Yeah.
swapped earlier, and then if he had killed the Coco with the Gramble and not let it kill the Oranguru, and if he had done the Earthquake, you know what I mean? Like those 3 moments were really crucial in that battle. That like if he had chosen to do a different move, things could have gone differently.
Yeah, it was just a matter of knowing when to switch properly. Because he got like
Knowing who your targets are.
You got rid of the tailwinds.
Who's gonna be there?
Yeah.
like you got rid of the tailwind support already, but like the issue is most of your stuff gets outspent without the tailwind anyway.
Yeah,
So,
because he has slow Pokemon and he's not setting Trick Room. which is also
Yeah.
a weird choice.
Get rid of Coco.
No, don't. What?
No, I was just saying, like, his target should have been Coco.
Oh yeah,
Get
yeah. I thought
rid
you
of
were
Coco.
like, Coco's breaking the league. I was like, no.
Oh, no, he's not.
You fought for him for 3 years.
It's bringing some interesting stuff though. It's like normally it's just
The
like
top
all
is,
offensive
yeah.
set.
I do notice that fresh green outfit. Thanks for pointing that out.
Bringing a bunch of offensive sets. And this one it's like a weird.
Does anybody else find it funny that the cleaner has a washing machine?
Yes, but anyway, I think that to your point, Dan, that like that's one thing that's really interesting about the league style meta is like you are aware of what your opponents have done in the past with their team, what they might be able to do in the future, and then you can bring like really janky stuff specifically for a team, you know what I mean? Whereas like if you're going exactly like Mike's saying, know your mons, but if you bring specific stuff for a specific team, you know, it's not like you're entering a tournament and like, oh, now I'm stuck with this thing where I was planning this one offense. You know what I mean? But no, it's an interesting meta because you have the option to like bring specific interesting stuff that would only work in certain situations.
Like we just probably bronze.
Like we just saw, yeah, exactly. And then the next match of the week, time to watch them out of existence. The next match of the week is the Cleaner J versus Jordan Wadey, the UK J.
Man, poor J Wade. Poor J Wade.
So
been getting his clocks cleaned, then been getting his team robbed. From Ian.
He's bringing in what I believe is a Trick Room set on Jordan's team. He's got some pretty offensive mon, but it doesn't look like they match up well versus what Jay has. You know what I mean? Like he's got to play really smart if he's gonna overcome. Although he did get that Tapu Fini, that's a bad girl right there. But anyway,
talking this shit.
We can. What? Go ahead.
The Fini's good here. It's something you kind of have to hold on to here, and like Mike's just gonna demolish everything. Honestly,
Like if
he's got good priority with the Goldsteel pod. I'm still interested in seeing it because I know what it does. I just don't feel.
Goliath's super tight, and then it also has that emergency exit ability, which is like when Jordan was talking about picking it up, like he was like, "Oh, but it's got such a crappy ability." I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, that's a great ability, man. Like, get 3 momentum shift.
Yeah, and doubles is a good ability, I feel.
Yeah. I mean, even in singles, like, you know, if you can keep
resetting that.
Yeah, exactly.
The big issue here, though, is the Lugia. The asterisk Pokemon, ironically, are like the big problems.
Yeah, there is super big problems.
He also has to watch out for this Lucario, though, with his double fairy.
So let's go ahead and watch the match. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm giving another Greninja to this one guy who's probably got a bunch of them already. But whatever. 1, 2, 3, go.
But yeah, no, Finny is scary, you know, especially after a Calm Mind. Like, she's wrecking face, and you can't even like toxic it. Can't do anything to it. Like, she's there to stay.
Terrains are interesting.
She's a very scary Calm Mind user.
We got a Lucario and Sableye lead. I'm wondering if he was probably expecting the Aromatisse. My best bet right now is like just protect with the Aromatisse or switch it out, which is really good.
Why didn't he? Well, I guess the fairy weakness or whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
I would not have brought Solgaleo out.
Well, I mean, you know, he's taking this flash cannon, not really caring about it.
Yeah, but
Aromatisse could have probably tanked that and busted off a Trick Room.
Or just protected.
Yeah, I would have just protected, honestly, and then like use Emily. But he probably was trying to attack with him more take out winning. And now we already have a problem here with the Lugia.
So I was talking to Jay about this, and I was like, Solagio's ability keeps it from losing stats from attacks, but it not statuses, so the burn does take his attack down.
Yeah, I don't know if he was. I'm not sure actually. Oh, that's Trick Room actually.
Yeah, him and Lunala are actually
Yeah.
really popular Trick Room setters, aren't they, Zach?
Yeah.
He's just setting up with the M board now. Yeah, at least once. You need to turn up.
You get it
Like,
once, but
that.
then Lugia is a big problem right now.
Yeah,
Like an arrow blast from Lugia, that'd be. Ugh.
My issue right now is he's playing super passive. Like, he sets up with bulk up and then goes for attack.
And now this like
Reflect
Lugia's just
is up.
setting up in his face.
Yeah, he really needs to like try and like threaten the Lugia out as fast as possible.
Reflect and multi-scale, you ain't doing anything
that-
to me, bro.
Even with the helping hand. It's
Watch
not really
him.
good.
Watch him protect. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he? Oh,
I think he's
Oh,
hitting
we got that
stabilize.
Z move.
does a Z move get boosted by helping hand?
Yeah, it does.
Dude, that's crazy. He's like, I'm hitting you with everything I possibly can.
Shit.
If it was wild
Oh,
charge, it
that's
might
it.
actually do a lot of damage.
Yeah, if it was wild charge, it would. Yeah.
He chose
I wanna-
Z Fire.
But I mean, I
would've
get
used
it because like he
the-
doesn't want to take the damage from his flare blitz.
That's fair. I would have just saved it because like.
But now he's
yeah.
taking its arrow blast for all of the damage.
All of the damage.
M-Board managed to survive that with a little bit of HP. Lugia's not really known for offensive threat. It's all about the ball. But in doubles, you kind of have a bit different. You can't really just be that.
I mean, arrow blast, it's got that high crit rate, and it's
Yeah.
got a decent amount of power behind it.
Dude,
so
I don't know
it's
who
hitting-
I don't know who
it's
you are,
hitting for
Deacon,
damage.
but you really want a lot of these Greninjas.
And we're gonna give them to you.
Yeah,
Hashtag get you
he's the
ninjas.
only one currently
Getting-
asking for him. I'll give him Greninjas. I got plenty of
I
them.
remember Q's going to the Moon Blast just to try and take the zero out. Sandboy doesn't really need to do anything because like the main physical.
And it's so bulky that he's not having a problem at all.
Yeah. M-Board's
I'm
getting
actually-
up. though,
I'm
but-
actually like a big fan of Choice Scarf Reckless Embor. I feel like it does like a lot of damage like really off the gate.
I
It's
mean,
got wild
if
charge
you were
on
in
it.
Trick Room, he could have done Choice Band. And
Well,
more.
he had a Trick Room up.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Wait.
so he's playing a Trick Room set. Like, if instead of Scarf, if he
Yeah.
did Band, like that would have been tight too.
Yeah.
I actually would have preferred if he used Heal Pulse M-Board instead of just helping it. Like, it's.
You should have had Wild Charge on it though.
I don't think it does have wild charge.
It does
it
have
was like-
access to it.
Embor? No, Embor gets Wild Charge.
It
I
has
used-
two attacks,
I
I
u-
think.
No, I was about to say like I used the Wild Charge.
I know, but
I think
he was
it's-
saying that he doesn't think that he brought it.
I think he only has two attacks on it because he has bulk up, protect, flare blitz, not assuming he's fighting
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You put a fighting move on it.
I didn't like the bulk up honestly. I feel like with M-Board you have it.
It was cool. I just think it
It's
wasn't the
nice,
right
yeah.
call for this match,
Yeah.
especially since like
And with
He has-
Dolphin,
Jay has so many threatening special attackers, so it's
And-
like,
now you
why do you want to waste your time doing bulk up versus him?
Yeah.
Wild charge would have probably helped a lot.
Set up
Yeah,
another
the
Trick
rookies
Room.
would do it.
This
I would
kinda-
have done Ice Shard on Lugia.
This kind of like falls into like that whole thing that Ian was going on about. It doesn't really matter what you're trying to do. Try to think about how your opponent's mons are going to affect you. Because you trying to do bulk up versus all of these special attackers like Rotom, Lugia, Kyurem White. Like, what are you doing? What are
Yeah.
you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Lugia does go down though, finally, with the knockoff. Oh man, my phone's dead. Yay, so I'm no longer on.
Will-O-Wisp.
Aromatisse is too thick.
If he had done like a rock slide,
Yeah.
that would have been
Donphan
tight.
shut down.
Donphan doesn't learn rock slide?
No, I was saying this Donphan shut down.
I'm saying if he had
Yeah.
done a rock slide, he probably would have done a good amount of damage to that
Rotom.
Rotom before he got hit with the
You might have honestly
Will-O-Wisp.
got the flinch. You
yeah.
would've got
Or
the-
yeah, exactly. He might have hit a flinch there.
Now I guess you can say he's a Don't fan.
That's not how this works.
No.
Oh, that was Rocky Helmet. Rocky
Did
Helmet.
you just say I'm unimpressed?
Yeah.
So Aromatisse though, like Aromatisse is starting to look like one of his key mods. It's just that he really needs to get it going faster.
Aromatisse is a beast, dude. Like people
Yeah.
really sleep on Aromatisse hard. She's really,
I
really
really-
fucking good.
And especially because you can't taunt her.
You can't taunt her, and she has
Or
access to, like,
her
skill pulls, too.
teammates. You can't taunt her
Yeah.
teammates either. You can't do anything that
she's-
would prevent them from doing a move.
Yeah, so like with helping hands, basically like mini, like attack dropping, which is good. Oh, it has head smash. Oh, Jesus,
Yeah, it does.
that'll hurt. That's
Oh, the berry.
That's cute.
Man, we're seeing so many berries this year. It's like somebody set a trend last year and maybe people are following it. I don't know.
Shut up. Now the Dom fans just gonna go down though. I was expecting an Assault Fest test instead of a Rocky helmet on Dom fan. And Ramatisse is just by herself. She can't really like support the entire. She can't really carry. She's like a support Pokemon.
She's super supportive. I did
Never
a
mind, you have
set
couple
with her once. That was like, Trick Room, Protect, Moonblast, and like Healing Pulse, and like that's a beast setup right there.
The Heal Pulse is really clutch. I would have done that instead.
Yeah. Heal Pulse would have been really good for him in this match.
This does neutral damage.
What's up, Dixie Wrecked? I'll tell you what's up. This is what's up.
I don't like this either. Like you have
Follow.
a physical threat in your face. I wouldn't call mine here. I would
Right?
have just tried to attack.
Muddy Water. Doesn't Epiphany learn that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
she
Muddy
does.
Water.
That's what's up.
I would have
Yeah,
done that
but
or like.
I wouldn't really bother with Rotom Wash out there.
Well, whatever.
I-
Screw you.
I would have moonblasted the Lucario. I would have just double moonblasted. It might have gone down honestly, but now he just gets a free hit. Oh yeah, this is a special attack. So like it's better for him instead of like a physical set. But Lucario is like.
Well,
another-
we should really be. Now, why is he boosting again?
I guess he's hoping that he'll get
Oh.
so powerful that he can kill everything.
Like, he's already beefy. Like, kill that
Jeez.
Rotom that's killing you.
Yeah, Soul Glaive can't do a job anymore. It just flare
man.
with fire.
He's just doing some crazy-ish.
He's barely behind. He's kind of falling behind, so he got a new.
One might say he's floundering.
Nice. He does get a good protect off here. I'm
What's
hoping Solgaleo gets a like.
Ooh, that flare
Lucario.
blitz.
Sunsteel
Yeah, Flare
Strike
Blitz.
would have been a good one too, but I guess not.
Nah, flare blitz
Against
for
the
the
Lucario,
Lucario.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solgaleo gets the knockout though, which is good. Lucario.
He should have. I would really hope he at least has Earthquake on that Solgaleo. Because then he can hit through Rotom's Levitate because of his ability.
True.
Or no, wait, no. That's the Z. No, never mind. I apologize. That's the Z move. The Z move ignores.
Now we have
I'm thinking. I keep getting them mixed up with like fucking
Mold
Terravolt,
Breaker.
Terrible, all that kind of crap.
we have a Z move out here. This is a
Z Fire.
Oh no,
against,
this is Z Fire. Yeah.
against yeah.
Poltergeist the Ace.
Who
That's
just
definitely
protected.
Yeah.
You know what was the best thing about Ace? That he died.
Wow. Alright.
Are
Oh,
you
wow,
trying
this
to
is
lose
on
us
top of the-
followers, man?
No, I'm just saying in the anime.
Boom, they're just enough. You know, he did that because the Tapu got those combines off. So he was trying to hit him with the strongest physical he could bust off so that Rotom could kill with that
Knock it out,
Thunderbolt. Good
I
call.
know the cleaner would agree with me. Ace's shining moment.
You're
Oh,
a bad person, Zach.
No, I'm not.
Aromatisse finally dies.
Oof. Darmanitan's too strong, bro.
Very
It's
strong.
not the best physically.
Boom. Thunderbolt. Solagio staying in, but guess what? Setting a Trick Room is the last thing he's gonna do.
Why is he doing this?
Goodbye,
It's so late in the
Solagio.
game. It's so late in the game. Why are you doing this?
And that will be the last time that we'll see Jordan using Solagio.
Oh my god.
As he
Yeah.
traded it away.
Yeah,
Or- What did he get rid of it for?
Cresselia. He really wanted Cresselia. It was either he was going to drop it for Stakataka or he was going to trade it for Cresselia, and he chose to go for the Cresselia.
And then you conned the poor man. You know he's from the UK.
I didn't
He doesn't know
con
what
him.
con
What are
men
you
are.
talking about? What? Yes,
You
there's so many con
conned
men
him.
in the UK. Jesus.
You've cheated him out of that poor man.
Dude, he was dropping it to the wire anyway. I would have sniped it off of there.
You should have let Reese or Mike get it.
What?
No.
What would they even have dropped is the question. Like,
Darkrai.
No, he would not drop Darkrai for that.
Oh, absolutely he would.
I don't know, now that he has
Solgaleo?
2 pranksters and one has gravity prankster.
Oh yeah.
One has
What
gravity.
of that crap? Solgaleo broke.
Goldsuit pod goes down.
Alright, and that's it. Jordan Wade did pretty good there at the end, but we didn't even get to see the QRAM, I don't think.
I feel like Jay Wade. Honest opinions of that match. You just spent a lot of moves doing a lot of.
a couple
nothing.
wasted turns, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the second Calm Mind, the late game Trick Room. Like, you need to be more offensive when you play. You're way too defensive, and
And setup.
Yeah,
Like late game
try to
setup,
be-
like your
try to-
Solageo was gonna die that turn. Like, he should have
Yeah.
just attacked.
you need to be more aggressive with your plays.
And
for
we
sure.
also need to be more confident.
Yeah, just be more aggressive. Don't get frazzled. You know.
Yeah, you didn't really need to have both the M.
Well, he didn't get the chance, Mike.
It's already a monster. Like with physical attack, along with red boost. Like you didn't really need the bulk up boost.
Yeah,
You could have just put like another attack on.
exactly.
Like I would have just gone ham with it and then just keep spamming so it doesn't die.
But now we get to see me versus Aris. Now, this is a really good match.
Not bringing Darkrai.
Yeah, he didn't bring Darkrai. I mean, it's whatever. He probably didn't bring it because he brought it last week, and he's like, oh, this dude's gonna bring wasted lumberries and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like, he's
we-
like, people are gonna prepare for this, like, sleep problem, and then I'm not even gonna bring it, and they're gonna have wasted their item slot. Whatever. I don't know the mentality of Aris necessarily, but he's a smart guy, so he plays
A
smart.
lot of ways to deal with Darkrai, like Breloom and
Yeah, I also
know,
had a
just
lot of
things-
options to take care of him.
like a lot of fairy type attackers. So
Yeah,
it's probably
so-
probably a little.
I mean, it just wasn't the right matchup for that. But he does bring all this other stuff. There was a couple turns where I second guessed what I was gonna do, and if I had done my other thing, like for instance, you can see our leads. It's Meowstic and Tapu versus Cresselia and Zerora, and like I knew that taunt was a thing, but I was like, maybe he won't think I'm taunting, or maybe he won't think I'm setting Trick Room. So I don't know. And I mean, my team is obviously built for some Trick Room hitters, but I thought about maybe doing like an offensive move instead, and I ended up not doing that in turn 1, and that was a mistake. But then there's a couple things that I didn't consider that went into it. But it's a good match overall. You guys ready to watch it?
Yeah, man.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
So, do you feel like overall the testing this week for?
Oh, we did
Aris
really good
helped
testing.
you?
Honestly, like the whole thing was. I think what's important about this match is that there's a couple moments where I lose answers for particular mom. Like Primarina, I wasn't prepared for.
Yeah.
Even though technically Zerara could have done it, but I did not think that Tapu or Lele was gonna Oko Zerora.
I don't know how you didn't know that because I definitely done it to you a lot, but
And in testing, you didn't do offensive with her. I was just like, whatever.
well, to be fair, you always dealt with Lele before she could hit your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, go for that. He goes taunt, which I definitely should have seen coming,
Yeah,
and I fall
'cause
for
I did
it.
that. I definitely did that to you a lot.
Yeah, and exactly. That's why I was second guessing myself.
And we had the toxic over Cresselia too.
And then I'm like, fuck it. Let me get another, let me get this brick break off to break this reflect. Not thinking about the damage of the Tapu Fini possibility there.
The one
and then he kills that, which is my main answer for Primarina, pretty much. and so that's a big loss right there for me. And
The
obviously
one time-
he could have done work all round long, you know.
Mhm.
And people might ask why I used Ice Beam so much this match with Cresselia. I was straight praying for a freeze. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, because she wasn't spec'd for offensive. She's not made to be really offensive. And I was just like, I'm praying for a freeze. You know what I mean?
That Zuma was already at critical.
Yeah.
But
And I also thought this was one thing. I had Brick Break on him, but it was a choice band, and I was like, I think he's gonna try to set up screens again, but he might not because I just broke him down. And I chose to do Liquidation instead of Brick Break, and Brick Break for sure would have been the right call in that moment.
First time we're seeing better.
Well, to be fair, he's got Prankster, so no matter how many times you brick break it, as long as he's out there, he's gonna keep setting.
I know exactly, but then he's wasting a turn with the Meow Stick that it could do
But
other
I mean,
shit.
I'm saying he'll deal with the thing that you're using brick break with, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like with his other mon. Yeah.
And then again, trying to praying for a freeze.
the first time we're seeing better growth. I think this is the first time he's just using it now.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah.
Meowstic's just gonna sit here.
Because week 1, Aris didn't really get to play because of Chris.
Yeah.
So.
Switch out for the
Guess we didn't get a chance to see that. We don't know what he was bringing
now-
week 1. He
yeah.
might have brought his
Now
week
we're
1 and week 2.
Now we're gonna start seeing the helping hand support here. Helping hand is just really good.
Yeah.
It has priority. It has priority too.
It's a good prediction for the Oh, does it? Oh, it only negates hero power.
Well,
Nuts.
it doesn't negate priority. It negates priority attacks.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
if you use priority to protect your mons, it's not gonna matter.
And then also
if
you'll notice that he toxiced my Cresselia or whatever,
Yeah.
and I got poisoned because I had Levitate. I'm not touching the ground, so I don't get the benefit of
yeah, that's.
the terrain.
But now-
what typing is this? Savali? Is this
I
normal?
think it's steel because I do see it's doing super effective with the heat wave.
Yeah, it's definitely
no, it's
Oh
normal.
yeah, it's normal type.
Oh,
It's just Chandler just hits like a truck.
I don't know because later on in the game when I was picking like heat wave, it said super effective against the. Maybe I don't know. Who knows?
That's definitely normal type.
That's weird.
I go
Maybe
for the protect.
maybe he's probably got like a healing berry on it, and he's just really using it for parting shot abuse.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I went for protect,
Yeah, really
double
cool.
protect, because I was like, knockoff can really hit Chandelure, but if he hits me with a fighting move on Tyranitar, I'm gonna be fucked too. And also, I can waste a turn of reflect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
not a
reflect's
bad
gone.
idea.
Now the reflect's gone.
Exactly. I actually looked at when I did that. I looked at like how many turns were left, and I was like, okay, like double protect, no more reflect. And then I kill my own Azumarill, which is also a questionable move because I could have just left her out there or done something else.
I would have switched out Cresselia for the Levitate.
Cresselia just switched out for.
No, that was Chandler.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. I should have switched in Cresselia for the Levitate. I did it totally was a flinch move.
Yeah. But now we got the Breloom out with I'm expecting a switch in for Lele to try and negate Mach Punch. Oh no, so it comes up.
He doesn't care about Mach Punch right now because he didn't want me to seed bomb his Primarina because my my Breloom is the only other answer I have for
Primarina.
Yeah. Well, you do get the Spore off.
If only I predicted the swap and hit the Meowstic with that.
Superpower on the poor cat. Doesn't really do anything.
Jeez,
Well, yeah, because I remember
cat.
that was the sorry, that was
And he
the
triggered the berry.
God, all of a sudden I can't remember his name. The Intimidate guy with his pants. Scrafty, that was the Scrafty.
Scrafty.
Yeah, so like I was trying to Super Berry kill that mother. Daddy Rex comes back, Lumiere comes out. It was at this switch that I had realized that like basically I was like, oh, like Lumiere's faster than all of his other Pokemon, and he's setting up Reflect. Like I'm murdering his Pokemon with this Heat Wave. Like screw it, you know. Like I'm gonna outspeed all of them.
Is this a Scarf Channeler?
It's Life Orbed.
Oh, okay.
But it's also like it's really fast in general, and it's fully invested in speed.
Yeah. He's got a decent speed here.
Safeguard was a clutch move to bring because of the Spore.
Spore and even then just get a double knockout with Channeler.
So I did this move. I was like, if he switches, I'm doing an illegal move. But he didn't, and it killed. So the Spore was not illegal. But if he had swapped out and I didn't kill whatever came in, like that would have been an illegal Spore.
Cheating ass.
I was anticipating that I would kill the Silvally.
Cheating ass. You still can't do it. That's illegal as shit.
Oh, is that so? I thought if I did it after the Pokemon, I was saying I thought after I killed it, it was fine.
No, because you don't know if he's gonna protect, he's gonna switch, what he's gonna do. Like,
and boom, there goes that Pokemon, so that's out too.
You can't just assume something's gonna die and then you're gonna Spore something. Like, that's illegal as shit.
I was right.
No, I'm saying you gotta wait until it dies and then you can Spore.
I did not use Spore. First of all, I technically didn't Spore anything because they were both dead. And second of all,
yeah, I know,
I didn't use Spore on anything until the Pokemon that was asleep was dead.
No, I'm saying no. He was still out there though, wasn't he?
He was dead. He just died.
No, I'm saying he was.
The
out
move
there.
did not execute until he was dead.
That don't count.
Anyway.
I don't know why he split this in, because like Primarina could have done mad work on me anyway.
Yeah. Probably just wants to save it because he doesn't want it. Wants to stay his health anymore. Because that's like the big monster right now.
Yeah. Praying for these freezes.
For these freezes.
Terrible.
Nah, you had to hit him with the ice punch. That's how you get the.
Did you have a crunch on that Tyranitar?
Yeah, but I protected, like I couldn't tell how much health the Tapu had, and I was like maybe Sand will kill it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was off by 5 HP. And Buzz comes down and takes it out. Just bleeding out right now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It'll faint from the sand now, but and then Zed headbutt for the other.
She was gonna die. She was just trying to get a freeze off. So then he dies, and now I'm pretty sure all I have is Lumiere, if I'm not mistaken. And he has these two Pokemon left. Yeah, that's it. So I knew I was gonna lose. I knew that I couldn't kill the Primarina with Chandelure, but I knew I could kill the Metagross with Heat Wave, and technically I also could have killed the Metagross with Shadow Ball, but
you should have Shadow Balled.
I chose to do Heat Wave with
because
the off chance that he would know. It was because if he had hit Protect with Metagross, it wouldn't have mattered, and I would have got 2-0'd anyway. But if he didn't do Protect, then a Heat Wave would have killed. And we did the stat check afterwards because he was like, "Oh, I had the Heat Berry on me." We did the stat check, and it would have killed his Metagross.
No, I checked those stats. That would not have killed him.
No, it did 72%. He said it had 72% left.
No, I'm saying it does 72% in singles. In doubles, spread moves have their power reduced. So you would have only done 60%, and Shadow Ball would have killed.
But here we have a 2-0 instead of a 1-0 that I was hoping for. Regardless, it was a good game. You can't really. It gives a special defense boost to Rock-type Pokemon, Steven. You can't hope for much better than that versus a Reese. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna lose against a Reese, like a 2-0 and a 1-0, like, good on you. If you can get a 0-0, like, that's only ever happened once. I did it against Mike last season. But, like, if you can get a 0-0, like, that's tight. But,
if you can shadow ball a Metagross, you should shadow ball it.
Exactly. Anyway, that's all the matches. I'm still giving away these Greninjas, but while I'm at it, we can show you guys the Pokemon for next week as long as my computer's not fucked, which it might be. Hang on. Nobody wants Greninjas now. Okay. So next week, though, real quick, schedule for next week, week 4, we have Reese versus Daniel Locklear. And yeah, so that's going to be a rough one for both players. I mean, you know your stuff. You're doing pretty well. Reese is 2-time champ. He's got a crazy knowledge base. That's going to be a rough one. J-Wade versus Mike. Go easy on him, Mike.
Go easy on him, Mike.
Speakman versus Jordan. That's going to be an interesting match. Speakman
they're both itching for a win right now.
Speakman could really use a good win. Jordan could use a win. I know Speakman's a little, maybe morally Speakman might need it more than Jordan. I don't know. Jordan
and Speakman should be a great match this week. I'm hoping.
Definitely.
Because they're both itching for a win real hard.
And then me versus John. That's going to be a good match. John's been doing really good, coming really close against tough opponents the first couple weeks here. So, like, hopefully, I mean, this is when we'll probably see that extra drill that I don't want to see. And everything. Yeah, like, my matchup against John's going to be rough. But we'll see what happens. Probably. Hey, we got a follow. I know because that's the Eevee sound that happens whenever we get a follow. Thank you for following. We're passing out Greninjas. If you want one, you can drop a Magikarp onto GTS asking for a level 100 Greninja. And then finally, the Cleaner J versus Zach. That's you, Zach. You guys going up against next week. That's a long-time rivalry as well.
He's gonna wash me. He's gonna bring water types of Valley off of Reese's team, and he's gonna wash me.
Yeah, and Speakman's the only team. We're 4 weeks in now. Speakman's the only team without a team name. It's depressing.
But he's gonna
that's why you keep losing, Speakman. You need to get a team name.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why
your Pokemon don't believe in you. They're not fighting.
They're getting flinches. They're getting freezed. They need a team name. They need the support.
So that's that for that.
We need jerseys.
Let me actually, hopefully, because for some reason my computer has a thing. I'm upgrading it once my taxes come back, which I did this weekend. But my computer has a thing about running the capture card 3DS and the webcam at the same time, which is why you don't see me when you see the webcam or the 3DS. You don't see me on webcam because my computer hates it. Let's see, live scene. There we go. Hey, that's the Giratina. Look, it works.
Yeah.
Way to go. So that's the giveaway for next week that you're looking at right there. Giratina, Ghost Dragon type. It's in its origin form because it's holding the Grievous Orb. I wonder if I'm not allowed to GTS it with the Grievous Orb.
I don't think it's I don't want it.
I don't think it cares.
Okay, well we'll see. But that's our giveaway next week.
It's not like a key item, it's a hold item, so I'm sure it'll trade.
Okay, so that's our giveaway for next week. Shadow Force, Shadow Sneak, Draco Meteor, and Protect. It is doubles oriented. It is one of our Pokemon on there because we are a doubles league currently. This is the new Pokemon for you guys next week. Look forward to it. It should be pretty cool. Levitate. Oh, maybe I should think about this Pokemon.
He's a pretty good Pokemon. I'm surprised nobody is really looking at him.
Man, I need to think about it.
I would love to pick him up myself, but
he's a physical attacker. That's the last fucking thing I need is another physical.
Well, no, he can do both. His attack can.
Dose.
No, I'm saying his attack and special attack are like
pretty
completely equal.
Okay, word. That's awesome. Also, the Giratina on wire, for those of you players that don't know, is either or. You can bring either form, so lots of options there. But this is our giveaway for next week. We look forward to seeing you next week. Hopefully, we'll see some more of you. We'll get some more follows, and we'll go from there. If you'd like to see any particular... Yeah, we'll have all matches, hopefully. Excuse me. We do have an event schedule planned for most of the season, but if there are any giveaways you guys would like to see, hit us up in our DMs or hit us up on Twitter. I know some of you came here from Twitter. You can click our social media tab to go to our Twitter. If there's any special giveaways you guys want to see. Can you breed with a shiny Ditto from a pseudo method breeding? Yes, but the shiny Ditto doesn't increase the chances of shiny.
You have to have a Ditto from a different region.
Yeah, that's what Mizu just explained. But the Ditto itself being shiny does not increase the chances of having a shiny child. That only happened in Generation 2. If you had a shiny parent, the child had a chance of being a higher chance, like a way higher chance of being shiny. But unfortunately, that doesn't work that way anymore. It should have worked that way, Masuda, you piece of shit. Yeah, Nintendo's gonna ban this video from YouTube.
Yep, it's all your fault.
But this is the giveaway for next week. We'll see you guys next week. As always, it's been me, your host, Mura, aka Ian. We got my co-hosts, Zach and Dan.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been fun.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Peace out.